Alright. Here we go. So today we're picking which daddy we want.
Welcome.
Hey, yo.
You've got dads.
Alright, which daddy do I want? Robert would be the obvious choice for me. Because yes, 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 yes. But I also like Damien. I like these boys as well, but I like these two the most. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I am... chillin'. It has been a while. Hey. Which dad do you like out of these two the most? Robbie or Damien? Yay! Okay. How do you do? I finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. On a Friday night, I am most likely to listen to true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimens. If I had one thing to take with me on a desert island, it would be a coffin. My turn-ons are pronouncing bosom correctly. I wanted to be a bat when I grew up. My favorite movie genre is the foreign art house horror. My ideal date is a night. It's night. We are at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. I never leave my home without an upside-down cross. I spend a lot of time thinking about morality salience. Yeah. They seem very much like a vampire. And I'm okay with that. Let's go. I do not have a VTuber model. That is just me. One day I'll have a VTuber, but currently I'm on PNG. Hi Jams, I'm doing the goods. I'm working on getting a VTuber model though. Crying noises. Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him better. I navigate to Damien's dadbook page and try and type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. I sit there for a minute before I see Damien's typing. But then he keeps typing. And typing. Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee and the computer finally dings. Holy shit. Finn, I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter, for, as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in as a gentlemanly manner as I would have liked. Lol, I just finished mine. Nice. I'm set on a certain artist to do mine, but I need her to do hers first. And the problem with her doing hers is she's swamped with a lot of stuff right now. So I'm just cheering her on until it can be done. I have many other connections and many other people who could do mine, but I want her to do it. Judy, obviously. I refuse to go 3D. Oh, whoa, there's more. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden, should it please you. Till then, adieu. Yours humbled, Dr. Bloodmark. Oh, D. Bloodmark. Whoops. I stare at the screen and reread the letter several more times. Hey, Amanda! Amanda pops out of her room, her eyes a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Aw. Hey, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Ah, voice line. Oh, yeah, I'm totally cool.
Oh.
I just found out that the succulent I've been watering and singing to the last 3 months was actually made out of plastic. Even the dirt was fake. Oh, honey. If there's, you know, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you. And I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Dad. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Can you help me with something?
Ugh.
Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. Ew. No. Can you interpret this for me? Have you seen Hiames? I have not. Since it's Are You Okay Day today, are you okay, Kuro? I did not know that was... I did not know that was a day. I am okay. I have woken up in a good mood, so I assume I'm okay. I turn the computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand NetSpeak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now? Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad, kids got over saying lol or whatever and decided that they need to do, what they need to do was bring it back to the 1800s. So what do I do? Where's your pen and quill? What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill, Dad? How will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming Dante Bull? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land.
Yeah.
Or our dowry. Or... So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you?
Oh.
Like the first 5 pages, and then I read a review of the movie. Still gotta be there. Great. So what do I say to Damien? I got this. Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard. Sure thing, dude. Regards. Finn. Amanda hits send and smiles at me. Well, I suppose that's that. I make the short walk. Cool house. I make the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor, estate. The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull the large, ornate carved bat's head door knocker back, and a hollow sound echoes throughout the house as I strike it against the door. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. Is that a dog? As I'm admiring them... What the fuck? As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Finn, pleased to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry, that was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked? I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. Right. Right. Please, let me show you around. Okay. Damien leads me around his house. Shit, that was an autosave. Showcasing his parlour, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlour again for some reason.
Oh,
This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. We walk past the door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a Black Parade poster. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know how the rebellious teenage years are? Onward, onward. There's more to see. We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish. And this is the library. Wow, he really likes preserving dead things. Sunlight streams in from floor to ceiling, arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. You know, Finn, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youths into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. What? Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I did not see that one coming. Dialogue is dialogue. Narrator struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants.
what?
Okay, I think that's enough. Oh. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back onto the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger. Ah, the pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No. Please, will you join me for tea? I follow Damien to his sitting room, where finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful, tired silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high-backed chairs, as Damien pours and serves me some tea. I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What?
Oh,
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth of class of the people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the latter time of the day and the working class. That the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables of which they're served. Oh. My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Oh. It seems like you really put a lot of work into this place.
huh.
Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before. Hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers at my place. Look at what you've got. You've done. I'm kind of jealous.
Huh.
That's very generous of you to say. What got you so interested in golf stuff?
Ah.
Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you into the city? Sorry. Did you guys see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious? Of course. But it's, you know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into a sort of obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea.
Oh,
I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and to try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Finn, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing and quite honestly rather attractive. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sound sophisticated. Alright, which one sounds the most like me? I'll be honest. I like watching Seb making videos on the internet. Not me. Word jumbles. Definitely me. Juggle once. I did not. I love jumbles. The written word fascinates me. We spend so much time using words, you know, and I think people would appreciate them more if we had to unjumble them.
ah.
It's poetic, really. Oh, so you're a writer. In a sense. We finished our tea and finger sandwiches. Come, I have one more thing to show you. Damien takes me around the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air. My garden. It's beautiful.
Oh,
Thank you.
ah.
Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings.
Huh.
Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Really? That is actually very fascinating.
Ah.
Damien leads down and plucks a gorgeous, bright orange flower off a vine.
Oh.
Lilium bulbiferum. The orange lily. What do you think this one means? My loins are ablaze. Thou art the tightest. Oh. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Well, and that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? No. Honestly, out of all these, probably snapdragons. Because they're cute, and you can do that thing where you squeeze them so it looks like they're talking. What a lovely choice. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. He would put together a bouquet for me? No one's ever given me a bouquet before. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly a phone rings. Oh, Finn, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it. Damien smiles and he walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I put a little more effort into the garden. Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle!
Fix that guard.
No. Oh.
Goal.
Yay! I panicked, but yay! Whew, that was a close one. Oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset.
Ah.
Finn, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucien. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school post-haste. Do you need help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. You're right. This is one of Lucien's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go. Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo.
I don't know.
Hey Damien, you're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, my dear friend. Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the "my kids are in trouble" rodeo. What is it this time?
Oh.
This, Damien, you have to see to believe. Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room, with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness. Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. Oh god, it's both of them. We find another teacher in a boiler room, tucked away in the back of the basement, with him and Lucian and Ernst. Hugo's son, Lucian, has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around.
Huh.
What happened here? Ernst punched me. Lucian tried to kill me.
Ah!
The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you to see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me.
Ah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a second. Lucian, did you try to... cask of Amontillado Ernst? I'm neither confirming or denying that. I turn to Damien and whisper to him. What's Cask of Armadillo? It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down into the cellar with the promise of wine of a fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall.
Oh.
It's a lovely story. So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. What was the thought process here? That Ernst was just going to sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot. But then he realized, and I had to lie that I had to lie about the wine. And that you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. Ernst, 20 minutes. Dad,
Sweet man,
it took you 20 minutes. Son, we had an entire 2-week unit on the Cask of Armadillo, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse. Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages, and then I read a review of the movie. That sounds familiar.
Whoa.
It's only 5 pages long, and there is no movie! Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me, so when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. This is actually fucking hilarious. You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell, don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernst and Lucian, high five. Fucking kids. The teacher starts to stomp upstairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmark, you too. Thank you for your meditation. Or mediation? I think I said mediation. Oopsie. We all head up the stairs and out of the school in tense silence. Lucian, Damien and I all pile into my car and begin the drive home. Lucian immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether you or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job. I know how much you want to own a car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucian continues staring out the window. Love you too. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucian hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright. And all things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good, so there's your silver lining. There is that, yes. You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. It really does. You're a good dad. See you around soon?
Ah.
It would be my honor and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. Fuck. Words are hard. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yeah. What you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers, Extreme Edition. Ugh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I am not pooping outside, Greg! Why don't they just get a regular-sized house? I don't know. How'd afternoon TV... how'd afternoon tea... Fuck! How'd afternoon tea go? It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucian, since he tried to... He lured Ants down to the cellar with the promise of a fine vintage, and then tried to prick him into the wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read this story except me? Lucian livestreamed the entire thing. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy is a character, but he's really good company, and a surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. You know what? Me too. Fucking did it. Date complete. Oh my god, it's...
Simply marvelous.
Thank you. Channel Edwardian, Victorian, afternoon tea, basement. So there's like points I can score based on... Interesting. Interview of the Vampire, 1 of 3. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda! She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please! I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of the envelope. She pulls out a letter and folds it. And? The suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't... I got in! Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god. I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible.
Oh.
Wait, Dad.
Uh,
You know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want.
yeah.
Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad. You know I am a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on the patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring student ID, and... Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited! Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we all get professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interest. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Greg and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates.
Huh?
Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms? Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit though? Oh boy. I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited, I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had this talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. Oh, that's really sweet. Fuck. Yeah, no, that sentence is accurate. My eyes immediately well up with tears.
Huh.
Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. We're all grown up now, and you're such a good person. I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo.
Huh.
Love you too, Pops.
Welcome. You've got
I love this game. It's sad and amazing. Oh, dude. Hey, dude. I've got the runs. Oh, I've got just the thing. I'll head to the store and grab you a real chunky milkshake, cherry licorice, and a book of word jumbles that I find helpful in strenuous times such as these. What? Wouldn't that make it worse? Oh, it's not for the diarrhea. Milkshakes are just comforting. Wait, why are we talking about this? By I've got the runs, I meant that I feel like running. When I come to the gym, when I come with me to the gym, why do I feel less excited about that than getting you home remedies for diarrhea? Come on, man, it'll be fun. You know what? Sure. When are we doing this? There's 30 more minutes left in this meat health marathon. I'm outside right now. I'm warming up. Okay, okay. At least let me see if Betty gets away from the wolves in time to get her Sorpresta wrapped cheesecake out of the oven. Is that all I get from Dad Manda? Oh. Well, I mean, he asked me. It would be a dick move to say no, right? I'll do it. Oh, it's a video game. What? The gym just installed these new virtual jogging treadmills. We'll feel like we're running outdoors. You can see other runs on the screen too. Let's try it out together. Other runners? Will I be able to keep up? Don't worry, we're here to cheer each other on. I'll be right there with you. Just get a rhythm going and keep your heart rate up. But don't overexert yourself. You'll do great.
Run that dad. Hey.
This was definitely modeled after Mies. That's really cute.
Bro.
Why is this actually kind of fun? Like, I'm actually having fun doing this. Can we actually have this? Like, is this a thing that exists? Because if it doesn't, it should. Run! Run!
Hey.
So this isn't a date, this is just a minigame. So the ones on the side are minigames. Dude, that's cool.
Hey.
We did it. In 2 minutes 50 seconds. Yo! Way to go.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I do? I do have dads. That was neat. Is it clingy to talk to the same guy twice in a row? Or does it not matter? Well, I think I'll leave this to be episodic. And we're going to finish the... Is it episodic? Is that what it's called? basically every time I go on a date is like a new time I'm gonna stream. So, because I do this 2 times a week. Might as well. I'll stretch it out. So now, I think we'll play some Shovel Knight. I don't remember if I saved, so I'm gonna compulsively save. Haha! Yes. Because I saved.